What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'm PastaSawce. If this is your first time, hopefully I can earn that subscription by the end of it. We are going to be only streaming for about two and a half hours today. Not as long as the stream last night. I wanted to make sure we got that campaign done because I wanted to bring you guys this one now where I can play my new favorite in the series, which is Rome 2. Rome 2 had a really rocky start when it first came out, but over time they've really gotten it down. They've updated it quite a bit. They've given it a lot of bug fixes and other things. I mean, there's still some things that are kind of weird, but I enjoy this game. I really do love this one. Out of all the other ones that I played, I have my nostalgia love for Medieval 2 and for Rome Remastered. Really Rome Total War, the original, but Rome 2 I've really enjoyed, and I haven't really got to do a whole dive into it as much as I would like to. I've gotten quite far as the Romans. I've on and off played Egypt before just to kind of test the waters and see how it's going to go when I would do this series campaign like I'm going to do now. And then I've experimented with some of the barbarian tribes, but there's so much DLC, there's so much content for this game that I've been ready to like kind of dive into it. We're not going to do everything, of course, but I do want to do an Egyptian campaign in honor of Pharaoh coming out in October, so I probably going to get it and do some content on it for you guys. I hope you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, one thing I did notice, I just kind of want to address this real quick. My last video that I posted, which was, if you're watching this in the future, then of course it's going to be a while, but it was my Apex video with Driz. I didn't know that for some reason there's like a good extra minute, 2 minutes of just darkness at the end, and I don't know why that happened, but I went back to my video editor. It's because I left a marker on there at the 10:30 minute mark, because that was where I wanted the video to kind of end when I was going through editing. I achieved that, but less. So it was only like 8 minutes and so long, like 8 minutes 46 seconds, something like that. So I guess it rendered up to that marker, and I didn't know that. So I went in YouTube. It's probably edited by now if you check this out in the future. If you're watching tonight, then it's not going to be. It said it would take a little while to update. I'm going to have to go back, redo the end titles and all that, but I did condense it down so there's not a big 2 minute or so black screen at the end of the video. So sorry, but I do hope you guys enjoyed it for what it was. All right. I'm excited. I want to go ahead and get into this. I don't want to be talking too much. I'm sorry that I'm a little late. 7 o'clock or 7:05 for me now. Usually I stream around 6 or 6:30. I had some stuff I had to get taken care of before I got on, but I am doing my stream tonight for about 2.5 hours at max. We're gonna see what all we can get done in that 2.5 hours. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get the game going. Let's launch this. Tonight also we are running a new playlist that I found on Spotify that is by it's not really by anybody. Let me see. It's just a royalty-free rock and alternative playlist I thought we'd try out and see how you guys like it. Speaking of which, let me get my phone monitoring up so I can monitor it from my phone. That way, if I need to pause, change songs, whatever, I can. Because just like other Total War titles, if I try to alt tab out, I'm afraid it causes issues with OBS, and I'm not trying to have all that right now. Okay, let's get this up and going. If you guys enjoy the live streams, you know, you guys can always come be a part of it. Your comments will come up on screen and all that. It's really fun to have you guys here. But if you guys watch this in the afterwards and you don't want to come to the live streams, and I appreciate your view anyway, thank you so much for coming to check out the channel, and be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button for me too if you do enjoy it. If you don't, hit the dislike. Comment me why though. I'd like to know so I can do better. All right, let's get this up. I do want to see something real quick. I think I got the music playing. Let me pause this. Just listen to that music real quick. this build up though. Oh, it's so great. I'll put the playlist back in a minute, but it's just, oh, I love that. So beautiful. All right. So we are playing Rome 2 as Egypt, one of the successor kingdoms from Alexander. After Alexander's death, his mightiest generals tore apart his empire as they fought for it. Over the years, the claims and the counterclaims of legitimacy deepened the rivalry between the successors. While all claimed to be Greek and promoted Hellenization in their kingdoms, each also claimed to be the one true inheritor of Alexander's legacy. We have the successor conflicts, major diplomatic penalty with all Hellenic factions, so Greeks, especially against the Seleucids, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna see. Alexander's legacy, though, gives us a minus 50% resistance to foreign occupation, which is good. We also have the Nile Valley, which gives +1 food in all regions, which is really good. Egypt itself is a really good breadbasket, so that's kind of what I usually go for when constructing. We'll talk about it, because this game has a lot of different features. Now, if you've never played a Total War game, or even Total War Rome 2 at that, if you've watched my series, if you've watched any of the other games that I've played, as far as Total War goes, they all have their own quirks. They all have their own stuff added, like their nuances. Empire had the start of the little towns that you could raid and grow and all that. And so forth from there, you know, the rest of this stuff kind of takes place where you have, in this one, you kind of have that same thing going on. So we are going to be playing on hard difficulty because I like a challenge. I think in our Rome remastered one, I think we just did normal, if I remember right, when setting it up, because I just wanted a casual kind of chill. In this one, we're going to give ourselves a challenge. So hard, which makes things way more fun. All right. Egypt is the oldest empire in the world. The Nile gave birth to its civilization and sustains the land still. When other empires are long forgotten, the monuments of Egypt will still awe lesser men. Now ruled by the Greek dynasty founded by one of Alexander the Great's generals, Egypt remains what it always has been. Rich, powerful, and influential. Every year, the Nile renews the farmlands of Egypt. Every year, the pharaohs can be sure that their people will prosper and reach out for new lands and new wealth. Egypt is a power of might, majesty, and continuity. Continuity. Words. English. Do you speak it? Not really. The other thing, too, we get Ptolemaic Enlightenment. So we get plus 20% to our research rate, which is very nice to have. All right, let's get into this. I do have a nice salad. I got in my garden today and got some cucumbers and cherry tomatoes and stuff out of there. So I thought I'd throw it in my little salad here.
Your former vassals, Cyrenaica, have deigned to declare their independence and must be brought to heel. Cyprus remains true, but is at risk from invasion, as are your eastern possessions. The Seleucid Empire is a particular threat, a sprawling successor kingdom desperate to maintain power by whatever means possible. An alliance with Nabatea may help to keep them in check. Maintain trade relations with the Greek states And beware of Macedonian treachery, as they too may seek to gain control of Alexander's former empire. Egypt shall be victorious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. I've been really wanting to play some Rome 2 a lot lately, too. But between making videos on the other Total War games that I'm doing and then the stream itself, like, I don't get a lot of time to myself to game anymore. And when I do have that time, I'm either now trying to get back with my Destiny 2 clan that I used to play with all the time. Although we don't play Destiny 2 anymore just because it's just not the same game as it used to be. It's not really better or worse. Well, I'd say worse, but either way, it's not where it used to. It's not in a good spot. There was a time it had its little golden age. I think it's just gone downhill. Maybe if they release Destiny 3 and it's good, maybe we can all get back into that. But right now we're actually looking for a new game. So if you have any suggestions, comment down below for me. That'd be fun. All right. Oh, and the funny thing, real quick before we get started campaign, because I don't know if I said this the other day. I might have. But my friend Driz and I won't say his real name, but Be Well Gaming, we were playing together this game called the Cycle Frontier, and we just started it, or Be Well Gaming's been playing it for a while, but me and Driz just started it with him just to test it out and see what it's like, only for the next day for them to announce that they're shutting down the server. So I don't know if it's me, Driz, or whoever's bad luck on that one that just caused that to happen, but I don't know. I feel like something was in the air with that one. But I think that's funny. One game I do want to get into is Tarkov. All right. You are Egypt. And he read all that, so we're good. So our objective is issued, and then I'll run down some of the basics of this game, not going entirely in depth. If you have questions, be sure to leave it in chat. Leave it in a comment. I'll read it, and I'll try to address it within the next stream or next time we play this game, which now this is going to be the game we play every Wednesday and Thursdays per stream. So just letting you guys know. That's what we have to look forward to over the next few weeks. We'll see how long this takes actually to get this done. So, assent to my bold undertakings. From humble beginnings come great things. Take your first steps and establish a foothold from which to launch your people to greatness. Completely control 3 provinces, either by direct ownership or through satrapies and military allies. New bonus objective has been added to your objective list, and we'll get 2,500 for doing that. So, we are Egypt. We get the cool map like we do in Rome Remastered. So, but this came out before Rome Remastered, so a lot of the remastered stuff from Rome was added in after. Well, it's a remastered feature, I should just say. Let's get into the bread and butter of it. Enough talking about Rome Remastered. So, we are Egypt. Egyptus. I think that's the Greek way to say it. I'm not exactly sure. I think it is, though. Egyptus. Egypt. We also have over here Jerusalem. So we have part of Israel. And, or if not all of Israel. Israel's, like, all of this in real life. I might be wrong, though. I know Israel's kind of small. We have Ethiopia over here. And Libya. Now, we start off being at war with these guys. So these guys we're already fighting them technically. So we can either call off the war and be friends with them for a little bit while we build up our forces, or we can try and build the army quick, blitz it real fast, run in here and start taking them over, which is kind of what I did in one of my other playthroughs. It pans out okay, but one thing I did realize too is I got to make sure I have at least a small force down here to combat the Ethiopians, because the Kush Kingdom here are power hungry and they don't have anywhere else to expand. So, one thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to put that playlist back on. I love the music in the games, but at the same time, I want you all to be entertained too. So I hope you guys enjoy the music. Uh-oh. Not that song. Hold on. Things are being silly again. Okay. 1 second. Pardon me, we have technical difficulties. Let's do this song. Computer. Okay. Just making sure. Technical difficulties. I need a technical difficulty screen to put up. All right. Make sure to like the stream for me. I appreciate it if you do. Trying to get all this set up. I monitor from my second monitor, but the thing is, like, I use my phone too because it's a lot easier to get this done on the phone, especially monitoring everything. I don't have a bunch of fun technology stuff, so I just kind of do all this with my stuff. All right, so we are fighting these guys, and these aren't the Libyans. I mean, I guess they're a part of the Libyans, but there is a forest that's actually called Libyan. Pretty sure. We need to possibly make friends with these guys. So once we make friends with these guys, we should be able to possibly have them to help us against the Seleucids. Now, the Seleucids can go either way in like coming through to try and kill us. They'll either come through here or they'll do a marine assault on Alexandria. And then we have these guys to worry about too. But this is essentially the map. Very similar to like how Rome Remastered was in a sense, although we have multiple provinces per the region rather than just one region equals a whole bunch of land. So let's get into this. So one thing Rome 2 has, which is interesting, it took me a little while to figure it out and how to work it right. So we have the province of Aegyptus, right? So all of Aegyptus, which is this entire region right here, not this is Nabatea. So Jerusalem is part of Nabatea. Alexandria and the rest of these are all, this is all Egypt. So what we have to look at, we have the Nile right here. Isn't that beautiful? So the way this game works is we get the whole province and we don't have to go and click on every single one just to see what they have. We got one province. Here are all the places in that province that we have. We can build from right here. I love that. So much fun. So one thing I like to do is I come through here. Whoa, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Oh well, blooper. What we will do though is use our ship to come and scan the area, pretty much scout. And we can see, we can't really see a whole lot. We do need spies or scouts, which we have one over here. I leave this person over here to keep an eye on the Seleucids, to be quite honest. Now, your spies actually have other abilities. So what I can do here is establish counterintelligence, and they'll stand there and get experience from just watching out for the other people. They won't even have to do much. Now, one cool thing too is the fact that if we unlock a blacksmith, like we have the ironworks here, that works for everybody in our kingdom. So we can upgrade our troops at any point in time. And we don't have to be in the region, if I remember right. We don't have to be in the region. We just have to be or have it in our kingdom. But we don't have to actually be there. What I like to initially start off with is building up this army. This is our pharaoh, so this is our leader, Ptolemy II. We can look here to see his details. So we can actually rename these. And usually what I do is I'll call this one like Pharaoh Army 1. I'm generic sometimes because I like to keep track of who is who and who has what army. Eventually, if he's not our Pharaoh anymore, I'll rename it to something else. But we're gonna call it Pharaoh Army 1 so I can keep track of them, and then we're gonna pick something cool. for their emblem. That looks good to me. Like the sun, like raw. And then what I'll do is go through here and upgrade our area. So we can either do, I typically tend to go towards the shipwright, mainly because if we go shipwright, we'll unlock these fire pots, which are really nice to have. After that, we'll be able to get scorpions, which are really nice to have. And then instead of like the military one, I'll save the military one for somewhere else. Maybe if we take out this one, I'll put a military wharf there. But this one I like the shipwright because I like those scorpions. So we're gonna go shipwright. We're gonna upgrade or build. So if we build this, so you see I had an extra population thing. I went in and put it here, right? If I don't build nothing there, in like 2 turns, it'll become what's called slums. And then it'll be negative on our area, which is not good at all. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to look at our military technology, which is what we're going to start researching first. So we're going to go with this. I always go military first, and then I look at the economic side of things. Once I have at least 2, maybe 3 regions under my control, like all of Libya, and when we might have all of Kush, because that's essentially what I like to do. What I've tried, at least on my other Egypt campaigns, which I haven't even gotten far on, to be quite honest. I've had to restart so many times, but it's all in learning. That's what we do. So in here, we're going to do a homestead, because we do, like in Shogun 2, if you've watched my Date episodes, we have a food surplus. So if this food surplus goes into the negatives, we're screwed. So we do have to keep watch on that. There's a lot of stuff about this game that I still haven't discovered all about it yet. So I'm still like learning. Now over here, we could either do a harbor or we can do a fishing port, which, to be honest, in this area, there's not a whole lot that I would need a, that I can't put here possibly, because these guys are probably going to end up boosting that place. I'm going to put a fishing over here. Now, we didn't raise the army up too much, did we? So one thing we will do, since we do have the blacksmith and our army come upgraded, we'll upgrade this one, our pharaoh unit. I'll go into the units in the next turn, because then we'll actually be able to do something. Again, I didn't mean to move him here. I meant for him to come over here, because we were going to take that first. But, oh well, minor hiccup. We'll do it in the next one. We can also upgrade a building here in Jerusalem, which we will. We're going to keep him, Jason, we're going to keep him here. Now, before I end the turn, we do need to do... I'm going to go over diplomacy real quick, and then our research. So, real quick first, research. We have only 2 options that we can do right now. Nile Calendar or Way of Horus. Again, I always tend to go military first, so we can bulk up our troops, get the best troops, or at least somewhat best troops in the beginning. You can bum rush it all the way, and in under 20 turns, you can have like the best troops in the entire game. But if you don't have the economy to back it up, it also will falter. So you got to have a good mix. So I think we'll see how to balance that. We have our finance. So our taxes are going to be not all the way down. I always go to the next step. So we're going to lower it down just a little bit, because if we put it to very low or minimal, our growth will be really good, but our income is going to be trash. So we want to have it at least here. So we should be making that next turn. We have no trade except for these guys. We are trading with Athens and we're trading with Nabatea. And it also shows us what we're producing. So we produce iron and we produce olive oil. We don't have any of the rest of the stuff yet though. We are importing spices. And then we have, here is our finance summary. So we can see what we get in taxes, what we get in trade, from military, which we can loot and raid if we want to. But I don't tend to do that. as these guys. If I'm playing like a barbarian faction, I might, because if you think about it historically, those were very good about raiding. I don't know. Egypt probably was. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. We'll see though. I don't raid much though. If I go fight a place, it's because I want to conquer it. And then we can see here which year it is. So we're in BC, which means the year is going to be going down 0. So we're now in 272 BC. All right. And it also tells our lowest public order is here in Nabatea. Now this is because this area is of, I think, a different religion. Yeah. So these guys are desert nomadics. I can't move my mouse to it, but if you see under public order, it tells their religion. For us, we're Hellenistic. So we've got to build a temple here, which is going to help our public demeanor and stuff. Now again, some people, I've seen some campaigns too where they come through here and just take these guys out first. These are like one of their biggest fights first to just get our border secure. I'm not going to do that. I don't see a reason to, because these guys end up fighting the Seleucids and it comes in handy. So now something else this game has is interesting. Politics are in the game. So you know, on the channel, I don't really deal with politics too much, but in this game, we will. So, as we grow our hold, our Ptolemaic dynasty is the highest, and you have the other Greek families. Now, I could technically come through and kill all of my Greek family people. I'm not going to do that, though. What I am going to do is, once my kids are old enough, I'm going to take Jason out from being the leader of the army in Jerusalem and put one of my kids there, either Ptolemy III or Lysimachus. One thing I can do is declare the heir. Now, Bernice is right now is our heir. I'm not doing that. Ptolemy III is going to be my heir. I like the name of, I just like the fact of Ptolemy. So the next one is going to be Ptolemy III. Now, what I could have done, but I didn't do, is after I have some money, I can send them to go get educated. So when they come back, they'll have they usually will have good attributes, which is really nice. So this is a way to get your generals to be both smart and good leaders and stuff. Now we're going to wait for them to get older. Lysimachus is going to be older. He's 8 years old right now. Ptolemy III will be is 3, and then Bernice is 5. Or Berenice is, just because she's a woman doesn't mean I can't have her as a general. That's the cool thing with this game too. In Rome, like Rome Remastered, you didn't have women generals, so I got women generals in this one. Now I think it is also to say that as Rome, you can't be a woman general. But as the Egyptian, you can totally be a woman general. So I usually have Berenice as my southern girl to go against, my southern general to go against Kush, because these guys, oh man, they fight like crazy. Oh, I can't wait to do battles. I do have the Blood and Gore DLC for this. Yes, it was a DLC, not just an added thing. So now diplomacy. I'll go back into government in a little bit. I know I'm kind of everywhere right now. So bear with me. Okay, bear with me. Diplomacy. So right now we are trading with Athens and we are trading with Nabatea, and Cyprus is our satrapy. We can we can keep them as a satrapy, but honestly they usually get attacked by the Seleucids and then I call it off. So I'll enjoy it for right now, but once the Seleucids attack them, they're on their own. And then I worry about my own butt down here. Their main reason is because you do not want to go to war with the Seleucids early, because Look at all the satrapies they have. And if the Seleucids go to war with you, so does everybody else. So I'm not doing it. Not everybody else likes us too much right now. Novatia, we can try and ask for a military alliance, but it's a low chance, so it's not going to happen. We might have to pay them in order to get it, but we do want to keep Novatia our friends for right now, and that's what we'll do. What's up, Alphonse? So I do want to go to war with them, but not yet. Seleucids, because again, if we go to war with the Seleucids right up front, it makes the campaign a living hell. So my typical strategy, and what I'm going to be doing in this one too, is going after Cyrenecia or Kyrenica. Can't speak. Kyrenica. We're going to go after them, take them out, hold a defensive position against Kush and Axum, because they're going to be fighting each other for the most part, but we can kind of keep a defensive here so to push them back if need be. But our main focus is going to be getting all of Libya, then getting all of Ethiopia, and then by then we should have enough to be able to go to war with Seleucids. But we'll see, because again, I'm waiting to see if any of these other guys will take the Seleucids out first, which is always fun to do. But yes, more stuff to conquer is definitely true. Anyway, so that's diplomacy. We can ask a bunch of stuff.
I will listen carefully.
We can talk to them and get peace treaties.
So, greeting.
And one thing when going to war too is that we want to make sure that we actually declare war instead of invading, because of the diplomacy hit that you'll get throughout the rest of the nation. So we want to try and be somewhat diplomatic towards the other people. Yeah, it's true. I know. We're Ptolemaic, so we're the Greeks. But we're not going to let the true Egyptians have Egypt. We're going to keep it Greek, right? All right, so now that we did that, we've got our technology going on. We pretty much covered all the bases for the most part. The last thing I will say just about the politics, if we end up losing too much favor, the Greek families could do a civil war against us and take over, and then that's the end of our dynasty. So we do need to keep track of that. All right. We got to keep them appeased for now until I can make it to where it's just Ptolemaic. Oh, we also can do edicts. I forgot about that. So edicts, which in this game we can do, if you control the entire province, you get to issue an edict. So what we can do here, we can increase the tax rate so we get more money in the next turn or next couple turns. Or we can do bread and games, which gives us more food and more public order, which is what I usually go for. And then we can also do plus 20 wealth, which also reduces the slave population. We can do party loyalty if our party needs it. That's usually a good one to do. Mercenary negotiation. Mercenaries are actually really good in this game, but they are very expensive, so that does come in handy. And then this one, noble philanthropy, minus 10% on building constructs, minus 15% on unit recruitment costs, and minus 15% on shipbuilding, which is honestly what we'll do because we need to build up our army. Yes, I actually am excited for it, which is why I'm doing this campaign as well. I wanted to do, we just got done doing Rome. Yeah, so see, no. Seleucids, take Cyprus, I don't care. But we just got done doing a Rome campaign in Rome Remastered, and now I'm doing an Egyptian campaign in Rome 2 in honor of Pharaoh coming out in October, which is going to be really, really fun. And I'm trying to brush up on my Bronze Age knowledge, so that way I can issue some facts here and there or just talk about some stuff, which would be real fun to do. So we got a -3 in happiness right now. I gotta figure out why. So we're gonna move our army back up here, and then we're also gonna go ahead and get some units. Let's see, we got Egyptian pikemen, Egyptian slingers, Egyptian cavalry. Egyptian infantry are by far one of the worst in the game. but they serve a purpose. They are cheap and they are replenishable easily. So what I like to typically do is get at least 4 of these guys, and then let's see, 1, 2 of the Kyrian axemen, and then we can go for the rest will be Egyptian infantry, but we'll gather them in the next turn. So one thing that I am loving, since coming from Rome 1, as well as the fact that we get multiple recruitment right now. Being with Rome 1, where you can only recruit once a turn per city or whatever, was a bit annoying. So we are going to upgrade what we can real quick. And we're going to get these guys ready to go and take this. So just taking a look at some of the details. Let's see what's going on. The corruption. Unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Could be because of the desert nomadic ships, so we'll see if that actually clears up in the next turn. So what we will do then, after the next turn, we'll do the bread and games, and that'll up the food and up the happiness, so I won't worry too much about it. Let's see. Okay. What I'll also do next turn is raise the army here with another Greek family, and we'll at least just start. I just want the general there. We won't raise any troops just yet because things will get too expensive, and we already don't have enough money at the moment. I got to build up the province first before we go to war. I will upgrade Jason just so he has the better unit for right now, and we'll call it with that one. No need to do anything else. Can try and see here. Cyprus is pissed at us right now. That's probably why we got a hit. Let's try and see if we can do some trade with Saba. Nope. Nobody likes to trade with me in the beginning. Never happens. Whoops. Okay. So no diplomacy then. We'll just end the turn. Are you excited for the new Pharaoh game? All right, Way of Horus is done. Our spy has also increased rank, which now we can upgrade our spy. What I typically will do. I usually try to go for zeal. We'll go with careful. All right. First thing I want to do is get a temple built, and then we'll worry about upgrading the town in a moment. I just want to get that building up, and then in the main town we're going to get the public forum so we can get that +1 to happiness. Over here in Desopolis, we will raise an army, and we'll use one of the Ptolemaic people because it's for free, and elephants because elephants are fun. Although if the elephants get spooked and go crazy, then it is not so much fun. All right, and now what we'll do is use the rest of our money to recruit the Egyptian infantry. All right, we got 2. Actually, before I do that, I forgot. Can't move if I recruit. So now we will recruit. Can't really get any mercenaries, and nobody is really worth it right now. So we'll get the infantry going, and hopefully we'll be able to take these guys out in the next turn. War declared between Macedon and Athens. And wait, Axum and Kush. Yeah, so they're gonna fight each other for a while, which again makes our job a little easier. Okay, as far as our forces go, everything looks good. Don't have to worry about anybody else. Oh yeah, technologies. We will get the first start of the civics tree, and then we're just gonna push it all into our military. All right, so our shipwright is done, and our fishing port is done too, which is really good. And then, all right, so we got that taken care of. Nobody else needs to be upgraded. We have this general down here. She's just gonna chill. Upgrade her real quick. This should be enough to take it. Should be. All right, let's make a quick save because I haven't actually saved this yet. So we'll do Egypt, and we'll call it Egypt Stream. So if you see here, like on my off stream Egypt campaign, I'm only like 26 turns in. So it was mainly just to kind of see what can I do and how can I do it. And I'm trying to repeat all of the things that I did. So. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're actually gonna fight the battle because these battles are fun. All right, so similar by color and design of like Rome Remastered, how they did their graphics. Let me up this a little bit. That way I got the speed going a little bit more. So check this out. Isn't this nice? Look how cool they look. Oh, I love the classic era. Classic era is just great. Here are Egyptian infantry. This man has his mascara on, looking like a badass, ready to attack. Chris Gaines would be proud. And then we have our Egyptian slingers, which are actually not too bad. They're actually pretty good slingers. The Egyptians, they have a very diverse military, which makes them real fun to play. So what I typically like to do, again, is get these guys typically in a line of 3. It's a line of 4. Okay, 4. Never mind. We'll get them in a line of 4. We have our Egyptian slingers up front for right now, but we'll get them as wide as we can. Increase the cone. And this is the other thing I love about this game. I can drag them around. I like how they're already formed. So the Kyrian Axemen I typically have in the back, but I have them along the sides to protect the flank for the most part.
We understand as you say.
And this should be good. And then we have Egyptian cavalry, which we can have off to the side. And where are you guys? My Peltest. Since this is my general, I'm gonna keep them in the back for right now. Generals actually are pretty fun to have in the battles themselves, so.
General.
All right.
Ready.
Got them locked. Oh, I love that. That horn. Oh, I love this game. Go, boys. Off to glory. Say hello to Anubis for me.
Quickly now!
Get our cavalry off to the side. That way they're in a good pin attack. Or not pin attack, but you know. We can do the traditional hammer and anvil techniques, but I like to jazz it up. I do! And you know I do! But I love this one. Like, I didn't like it at first playing it, but I love this one. I've really grown to love this one. Look how long they're freaking, like the slingers. Look how long that shit is. They got good range. I don't think they have any, I don't think they have any cavalry. I didn't look. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not look to see if they do or not. They do have these ships out here though. Oh no, these are my guys. Oh hell yeah. I'm gonna keep them over here though. All right, I'm gonna let those guys do their thing. Let's get these guys moved up. Okay. I totally forgot that I had the Navy as part of our reinforcements. Ooh, did I get it? No, I didn't. A little fly. All right, we're gonna let these guys do their thing.
Advance at speed!
Come on, boys. Get just in range. That's all I need you to do. Just in range. All right, this should be enough. For them, at least.
Double time!
These Egyptian slingers, they got that range. Let's back out a little bit. Got Egyptian, they got the mob. It's Egyptian infantry. I think that's their leader though. Amani Bakai. Have our skirmish. And then what we'll do is move the troops up to meet them.
General! At the doubles!
Okay, I promise you this. When I get done with the American campaign in Empire, I will give you Warhammer 2. Because I don't have Warhammer 3, and there is the summer sale going on right now, but I can't afford things, so. Alright, we're going to use these guys just to take out the shattered units. Oh, I love this game.
Like that!
Form phalanx! Here we go. All right, I do got to worry about these guys doing. Oops. These guys doing their whatchamacallit, fire at will. So we'll get these guys over here. These guys over here.
General! Quick
Move the
march!
general to the back here.
Slingers! We will down in the sky!
March phalanx forward. Yes, I promise. I will give it. I will donate the blood.
for Egypt. Ready. Wash over them. We await your orders. Wash over them. Guardian X-Men. Bleed them. Our order, my lord. Bleed them.
I don't even know what's happening with my ships. Nothing. Oh, we won. First victory. Oh wait, I didn't want to continue. All right, first victory. We lost 60 dudes, but they lost 449, especially thanks to our lovely Egyptian cavalry. The thing is though, I need to play an actual, or like do some testing in a campaign. Oh, I love that. If anyone enjoys this, Driz, I hope it's you. Like, the animations and shit in this game are just awesome. I love it. All right. We are going to occupy.
At your command.
We'll get rid of the wrong religion. We'll convert their building into the correct religion. All right, and that should do it for that. Then what we'll do is we'll march these guys north because we're going to use them to scout out other lands to get more trade possibilities. I'll build another navy up. I don't really need these guys like that, so. All right, and now these guys are replenishing. Oh, you missed the animation? Ah. I was saying, as much as you like, you know, as much as we like action and shit, like the animations in this game, beautiful. This game's brutal too, in the point, like there's a short on YouTube that I like, but it holds true. If I had all my archers fire into a crowd, you could possibly see one guy get riddled with arrows, like that one GIF. Hilarious. I love this shit. All right, so they are good. Our pharaoh has his army. We are working on building this up. They put in, okay, we just have a regular port, so they didn't really do too much, which is good. Now, one thing in this game too that you got to keep count of is that these guys or these camps are the same too. So we want to look at getting, I think, this one. Elephants, and then, yeah, because we'll get the Hellenic Royal Guard, Royal Peltist. This will give us the guys we actually need. Which these guys are fun. But this is more for like auxiliary units, and this is our main camp. So we're going to do this one. Yes, dude, for real. All right, we're just gonna let them chill. I'm gonna upgrade these guys. All right. I just usually let them sit for a while because there's not really a whole lot that I do in the east. I mostly just conquer the west and then the south. So we'll work on her army in a moment. I need to actually take my time. That's the thing I do love about this game though, because this one you really do need to actually take your time. You can blitz through, but you're gonna have a lot of rebellions. Okay, so I forgot to upgrade my general, which is cool. And this is actually one game where I use the lists more than anything. All right, let's upgrade the pharaoh. Stupid fly. I'm gonna give him the commander. Or actually philosopher would be good too though. But commander to get that what is it? Is it not in this one? Ah, strategist. That's what we want. But I like the research rate too. And cultural conversion. We'll give him philosopher, and then the next one we'll give him the campaign movement. All right. That should be able to end the turn. A child is born. Arabios. More joyful news. A healthy child is born. A future pillar of the family and the people. And our research was complete. So now we go full-fledged into military. So the best thing to do is, I think, just management, because this is how we get to our better barracks and stuff. So yeah. So we're pretty much just going to keep it going until we can get to this. I don't really do the artillery too much. But we're going to go to the top one. It's just going to go all the way here. And this is the cool thing, because I can just click this and it'll do all of that for me. So I don't have to worry about it anymore until I get that. This will give us our hoplite barracks. This will give us our mercenary camp, all that stuff. Everything we need. All right, now these guys should start to get happier, I hope. So we're gonna put the, I'd rather have the library there, for the Library of Alexandria. But we do need to up this. I think this is what's needed. So we'll save for a moment. But what we will do is change the edict to bread and games. And that'll up our public order greatly. Let's also go through and upgrade grain pits. And then what we'll do is we'll recruit 2 more, or an Egyptian infantry. Might as well. Get the army built up, right? And then he'll sit here for a little longer until we get into the green for the most part. And then I'll finish upgrading our troops. Pretty much done. Anything else? No. First few turns are a little wonky. Yeah, it's a new playlist. I went through Spotify and found like a couple more playlists to listen to. So this one's a alternative rock one. Sounds okay to me.
Matters as they are, not as you wish to.
Do we keep going to war? I think for now, we will accept peace for now. For now. Mainly because if we do peace with them for now, I can focus on building up what we have, getting what I just took to be good, and then we'll have enough finances to go and whoop ass. We got a population surplus, which means we can put another building in. We got peace. And then we got the edict issued. And we've encountered Kenosis. These guys. So we'll upgrade what we can. Yeah, we'll upgrade what we can because we need to get our towns in order. And then I'll recruit what I can with her. And she needs some units. I'll do a slinger. And then I can upgrade these guys. And now their army is fully upgraded. I think we're still okay with these dudes. Let's see. Nemetia, do you still like us? Yeah, we're still okay. About 37 points. That's pretty good.
Greetings, most excellent friend. Be at home.
Still don't want to be in alliance though, but that's okay. As long as we're not at war with the Seleucids yet, that's all I worry about. All right, so we're gonna keep them here. We need to get them more in the green and out of this red. And once they're happy, we should be good. All right, I'm gonna end the turn. I'm done with my salad. So making noodles after this.
Do not show the world you are fools by turning away.
Okay, for now. For now. So as far as the type of settlement we want to go for here, I think we'll go civilian. And then if I expand the city, let's look at expanding in Myos. We can do a homestead here. Food. Food is what makes the world go round in Egypt. Egypt is my breadbasket. I always use Egypt as a breadbasket. Alexandria I will use as like a recruitment hub though, because that's like my main city. Over here, we still got to capture Cyrene, which is right here, and that's the main city here that we could also use for recruitment later. Until then, though, we still got to worry about these guys. But not too worried. I'm more worried about the freaking Kush and Axum. I had to chase them around the map just to even get them. They proved to be a very good fight, though. All right, our barracks is done, so that means we can actually recruit even better troops here now. I don't want to move him out, though, just yet. Gotta wait. Oh. Forgot my spy. I gotta upgrade them. So now what we'll do is give lookout. Because it gives us that good line of sight so we can see more into Tyros. Or Tyros. But also so we can see of anticipating an enemy ambush if we're in the army, but we also get the line of sight for our army if we're in there as well. Just comes in handy. All right, that's pretty much everybody, so we're in the turn there. I don't want to recruit anymore right now because I don't need to. Ah, the Spartans. All right, research complete. Now they're working on the next one. Haha. Crane pits, perfect. Who got killed? The Kedri. Uh-oh. And now we've encountered Ephrus. My main thing is to encounter Rome, though. So what we'll do is get this boat to cycle up here, and then to just come back down, because we'll encounter the Gauls and a bunch of other people too. Okay. I am going to make a save. That way we at least have our save going. This definitely sounds like some stuff I definitely listened to in high school and or middle school. Now we don't want them to get too powerful though, so we are going to have to like try and run in and hurt them at some point. What we want here though was, I think, ISIS.
With houses made of gold, what we are, we follow what we're told. Ready to the
Yeah, I think it's ISIS is the good one that we need. And then, you know what? I will recruit. Because if I can slowly get these guys up, the better off we'll be when the Kush do decide to actually attack. So, all right. As far as any upgrades, we're good. The Libya, they're pissed off right now, but I can't do much. Okay, one thing I do want to see if I can. I don't know if I can, though. Nah, I don't have the moves. Prep. All right, I need to send off these guys next turn. I need to send them to get educated. So they're good rulers when they come back. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. I think we can leave them alone for right now. I need to work on them anyway before their squalor gets even worse. These guys, we're getting a lot better here, so. Okay, let me see how much it is. Ptolemy. Okay, it costs 1,200, so that's going to be pretty much my turn. Ptolemy, you're going to get educated, my dude. This is our loyalty for them. So they have 4 loyalty with us. The higher the number, the better. The lower, the worse. So we'll see. I don't need them. Eventually what I'll end up having to do is swap out. If I know we're close to civil war, I can swap the generals out and then I don't have to worry about them too much. They still could rise up and have an army, of course, but what they do is they end up taking over whatever army you have and go into war with you with it. So not having that. All right, everybody else is good. Not much else I can do right now. And our research is continuing, so I'm just going to end it and keep traveling up the road, or up the waters. There's Rome. We'll see if we can make Rome our friends. All right, Lysimachus is of age, which means now we can swap him out. So what we'll do, replace Jason. 51 anyway, he don't need to be doing nothing. And we'll put my son in. And my son will be... We'll do Ptolemaic cavalry with him. I just like my generals in cavalry. All right, so he's there. Upgrade his unit, and now he is good to go. I am going to go ahead and recruit. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I forgot that. I don't have any good recruitment buildings here in Jerusalem yet. They're still fine, so I don't really need to upgrade them at the moment. I'm kind of focusing on my main province here. So what we'll do, we'll do a farm. I just hope it doesn't like kill our public squalor too much, because that does happen. Who got killed now? Sardes? Oh crap. And now we got the populace encouraged, which is awesome. Awesome. And Rome. Yeah, we're gonna talk some trade here in a minute because we need to get some trade going. All right. Rome, how you guys doing? Y'all want some trade?
Worthy guest. I trust you bring.
No.
I'm sure your
Dickheads.
goods are worthy, but
Nobody likes this right now, so let's see if I could get some stuff with these guys. Non-aggression pack
For the next few minutes.
and
Make your case, but without
trade.
a lawyer's teeth.
Nope.
There will be no.
I tried. Yeah, they're gathering their troops, so it's like I gotta be careful. I don't think I can recruit. Oh yeah, I can. We'll get another infantry unit. All right, should be good. Should be. The need for cavalry. What we will do, I like to do the recruitment less, so it was cheaper. All right, so now we're working on that. Jason is now home, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. Trying to ISIS us up, which is good. We got a population surplus again, so we can make one more building. And you see we're slowly getting more money now too, despite the fact that we've been recruiting. Encourage populace, which is good. Our spy, troop recruited, action encountered. So we've encountered the D'Orsi, Del Monte, and the media people. Not the media! Del Monte. Rome here again, so Rome's doing their thing. Wonder how Rome will do. So I've seen some people's campaigns where Rome gets obliterated. Guys, probably either walking towards me or they're coming towards Auglia. Auglia. All right, let's see. A little jumpy right now. I don't know why that's happening, but okay. All right, I'm gonna build it here, and what we'll do here is a mine. I like the fact that it's a blacksmith, so why not put a mine there too? And then can't upgrade anything else, but what I will do is get her a few more troops. So now we can get see, now we can get Galatian swordsmen, which is what we really want for our melee units, rather than the Egyptian infantry. So like Egyptian infantry, melee attack of 18. These dudes have a melee attack of 38. These are entirely better in every way. So what I will do, I'm going to move him over so I can start recruiting better units for his army. These guys should be okay.
What can I do for Egypt?
I don't know. Can I? I can. Okay, we'll get one for right now. And what I'll do is get rid of this one. We're going to replace all the Egyptian infantry with some Galatians if we can. I mix and match. With Egypt, it's very much a mixed bag. It's not as uniformed as Rome is, because Rome, you pretty much is just all Hastati or all Principes, all Triarii, later on all legionaries. Like, that's all you do. With Egypt, you pretty much have to wait until you get your good Greek units, and then it's pretty much phalanx wall, like phalanx hoplites, and then your swordsmen and stuff in the back. Usually that's how I'll set it up. So a line of phalanx line with swordsmen in the back, skirmishers on the sides that I bring around to then sap them from the back, and that usually works. So we'll see how it goes though. Again, I'm not too worried about fighting these guys. These guys don't put up too much of a fight. They're more annoying than anything. The Kush though, these guys put up a fight. I like fighting them. They're fun. Okay, I think we're good. Anything upgradable? Nothing. And everybody is happy now, which is great. So we'll go ahead and end the turn. We got to be careful being in winter when we're in enemy lands, though, because just like in Shogun 2, they will suffer attrition, and our units, a good chunk of our units will end up dying. So always be careful when in winter. Trespasser! Cyrenica! I knew they were doing it. Stepped in our lands, but they're gone now, so... Alright. So now what we'll do... I think we're good on the public squalor for right now. So we'll do the grain market now. So it's a balance between buildings that depreciate it versus buildings and stuff that appreciate. So we gotta see the balance in that. All right, and then we'll recruit a couple more Galatian soldiers. It's all about cheap armies in the beginning, so if I can get at least 2 Galatian soldiers and then just have the rest Egyptian infantry, I can bear with that, because my Carian axemen are also really good. So all right, that does it for them. Any upgrades? No. We still need to recruit a champion too. We don't have enough money to do it right now, but all right, next turn we'll recruit a champion. Now we can move them down to the south and move them towards Spain and France and all that. Talk to those guys. Berenice, my darling, she is of age. Our spy got upgraded, or can be upgraded now. So I'm gonna bring him this way. Hit mines. Faction destroyed. Axum. Oh shit! That's a first for me. That means Kush has both there. We're about to go to war with Kush, so I need to upgrade my daughter's army down there. All right. We've encountered the Veneti as well. So, okay. That means the Kush are, or the Kush are going to be coming to war with us next. Oh my gosh, why is it so laggy? Let me save real quick, just in case something bad happens. It's not normally this laggy, so that's kind of weird. All right. Now, in my other Egypt campaigns, even me restarting, Kush is not actually taking out Axum. Usually they band together to come after me, and I have to go down and kill them all. So we're going to need an army. I'm going to get my other daughter to make an army as well from here. And I'm going to put one here and one here to guard the gates. So we're going to raise an army. Berenice, my daughter, guess what? You're going to fight. I'm going to put her... Chariots really aren't that great in this game. But in Egyptian faction, I'm going to make her a chariot general. It'll be more fun this way. All right. So we need to work on her army. We also need to work on upgrading my areas too. So I'm not going to do that yet. We're going to keep that and move that one up first. And then I'm going to start recruiting a little bit for her. First thing being... Let's see, camel spearmen. We'll do the Egyptian cavalry for her. We'll at least have a horseman group. All right. There they are. All right, so y'all want to play rough, do you?
I live to serve. On the move, my lord.
What you want to do, big boy?
All, my lord.
We're not at war with them yet, but I'm going to let them be the aggressor. Screw it. We'll see what happens. So they have 2 ways in, though. They can come this way, or they could spoop out and come down here. So I've got to worry about this as well. I would normally try to bring him down, and I might end up having to do something, but I'm worried about them coming through and taking Jerusalem. I don't want to lose Jerusalem. All right, that'll do it for that. And then Prochronos is upgradable now. So we'll give them an extra in their careful perks in the turn there. Thesmorphia. The festival of Thesmorphia offered Greek women the opportunity to praise the fertility goddess Demeter and grieve for the first time she left Olympus in search of her kidnapped daughter Persephone, abducted to the underworld and fed pomegranate seeds by Hades. Persephone was compelled to return there for several months of each year, giving rise to the barren season of winter. Only women could attend Thesmorphia. Any man who approached paid a heavy price in law. The celebrants would ascend the hill to grieve and wail and ate nothing but pomegranate seeds in Persephone's honor. To amuse and delight Demeter, the women hurled insults at one another. Finally, the rotting remains of piglets, which had been placed in the pits before the festival, were retrieved and mixed with grain. These were planted in the soil to bring life from death and ensure a bountiful harvest. Very interesting. Alright, so our population has been motivated, which is good. And then we have the Egyptian cavalry down there. So I'm going to put ISIS over here. Yeah, I'm like watching you guys. I'm going to bring them back. 15 is not bad. I think that's pretty good. We got enough pikemen. We got enough actual good infantry to supplement the bad that we have. And then the 2 slingers is really all we need. I would like one more. Aw. Oh, we don't have any money. Shit. That's not good. Oh, because I did the Isis temple. That's right. I was like, what happened? Alright, never mind. That's because we did the temple to Isis, so. Alright, well, in the turn, our boat's still going on their path, so nothing stopped them, which is good. Oh man, I'm so excited with this. I might not seem it right now. That's just because I'm tired. Went and got a good harvest from my garden today. It's so nice. Political intrigue. All right, so we got Consequences. Character has come of age and returns. Oh yeah. Ptolemy is now available. So mission failed. Oh shit, I knew I forgot something. That's okay. It happens sometimes. We're gonna let them keep doing their thing. Take a look down here. Alright, I think we're good for the moment. Look at them, there they are again. Is it bad? I want them to do something. Do it! Do it! I dare you! We'll do a fish port here. Actually, never mind. Yeah, no. Nah, we'll keep it a regular port for right now.
For the people. Ready for battle.
We need more troops.
I'm listening.
So I'm gonna get Ptolemy out. So we're gonna recruit. Ptolemy. Oh, I can't have any more armies. Shit. Well, I don't want him to go and lead a fleet. That would be a waste. So instead, I'll have Ptolemy be a politician for a little while then. So I'll have him seek a spouse. And I'll send him as a diplomat to Athens. Hopefully Athens don't kill him, because that would be very bad. Recruit units. And we'll do Let's see. Egyptian pikemen are cheaper. We'll do Egyptian pikemen for right now. I'm trying to stay on the cheap side of things for the moment. Alright, we'll end the turn there. As we get bigger, I'm hoping to have opportunities for more trade. For right now, though, they're building up their forces in Kush, and they're coming to attack us in the rear. I know they are, so. Oh, cool. He brought a bard. That increases public order everywhere. Now they're working on supply stuff. The name of one of your subjects on lips of everyone's mouth. Draco. Who's Draco? A once lame man cured in Epidaurus is walking the streets and rejoicing. The people are abandoning their homes and work to follow him on a pilgrimage to honor the gods. Ill omens of the future are making the people of this province screw it. We'll say miracle and see what happens. Alright, so see, they're building up their forces too, so it's like we got to see what we want to do about this. Alright, I think we can do this and it won't be too much of a penalty. I'm gonna do this one actually. Alright, let's get you over here. Let's get you over here. That way we can go ahead and start possibly defending. We got them. We can go ahead. We'll get Egyptian Slinger going on. And then the turn again. Oh, I'm waiting for this. Not a lot of battles happening. At least we got one in so far. I'm hoping to get one more in at least. But the beginning, the first few turns is really just about setting up the province, so. Alright, and it became a good omen, which now we have +4 public orders, so that works. This company's making me crazy. Shrine of Isis is done. Inspired people. Ooh, excuse me. And troops recruited. Okay. I honestly think we'll be okay for right now. Hoping they don't try to attack us. We're not at war with them, so. And I can't recruit any more armies. So I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Speak. I'm listening.
Alright, let's get you some more troops. So I want some Egyptian cavalry. And then over here for you, I'm gonna get some pikemen and one Egyptian infantry. What you trying to do, fool? What you want? I'm gonna put him in real quick, just for the minute. And then we'll see what happens. I'm gonna move him out just for a minute. Alright, cool beans, done with that. Burning turns right now more than anything. We haven't even tried any more trade yet, but I don't know if we actually could get trade with anybody yet. Problem. So we get an important character, but we'll lose 1,000 if we do it right now. Honestly, we'll refuse for the moment. Our protection is expiring, so Civil War stuff could happen after that. Rarely ever does, though. An alliance is forged between Greece and Sparta. War declared between Sparta and Macedonia. I might be able to use that, though. And then population between Libya Faction destroyed Epirus. And we've encountered Carthage and Syracuse. Okay. Let's try to look at possible trade. So let's see. With Carthage, we might be able to do some trade.
Speak. And I will
Trade?
share your
Really?
trade with your people.
What if I do an
I am here to
alliance
listen if you speak honestly. Truth
and
will be your
then
sharpest
join
weapon.
war against Macedon?
Bound by treaty, our lands would be.
Dude, I'll do it.
Wisdom
I
should
don't want to fight
always
y'all anyway. Alright, so that worked out. A little better than I thought. Rome is down here. They're about to take them out. Alright. Be honest, I'm about to say screw it, and we're about to go to war with them. I'm just been waiting for these guys to attack because they're coming. And I know they are. We got enough money though that we can upgrade everything, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna upgrade Alexandria. And we're gonna recruit more units, so I'm gonna get 2, 3 Galatian swordsmen, and for you, Egyptian infantry. And then we're gonna go ahead and end, because they keep being assholes.
Enter, friend, and speak. We surely
We ain't
have much
friends.
to discuss, and perhaps much to agree. The time.
We're gonna cancel trade with you guys. And we are preparing for war again. Meanwhile, our Egyptian boats are just traveling around doing their thing. All right, they've gone as far as they're going right now. So what we'll do now is have them come this way. Now, construction complete. And swordsman. So we are losing money now, so we definitely need to actually bulk it up. So we're about to go and fight over here. So we are going to declare war.
I will listen carefully to your words and then give judgment. So,
We're gonna go after them. Sup, dudes? And we'll use the rest of our money to upgrade the armies down here. So we need, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 infantry units. 2 good infantry units, I'll say. I'm gonna keep bulking her army up because I feel like she's the one that's gonna need it more. So we'll do another Galatian swordsman and another Egyptian pikeman. Yeah, that should work. Losing some money, but we're doing what we can, and we don't have an ability to upgrade a build or to build something here. So we'll look at that next turn and see what's up. But we need to actually start gaining more territory. So I'm gonna that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna look at trade next. I know I keep saying it, but
now that
I promise I will.
failed.
I knew it! I knew it! I freaking knew it! Ah! Oh, this is gonna get interesting. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Called it. I called it. All right. War between Kush. They're gonna come after me with like a giant thing.
war can end today, but only.
No. I see you. All right. Defend the falling army in battle. Helene's faithful. I think that's them. Yeah, that's them. What we'll do. Let's see, what do you got? 9 for my 15. Screw it. Oh no, we can't initiate battle. Never mind. So we'll chill there. And the Kush, they're getting ready to come up. They got this full stack army too, so I gotta watch my ass because they can come up here. I'm gonna keep focusing on her more. I don't know if they'll come after her here, but they might. So we're just gonna keep going with our units. We're gonna go cheap now though. So now we got 4 pikemen, we got 3 Galatian swordsmen. We're just gonna go full on Egyptian infantry now because they're just cheap. All right, and then over here we'll give her 1 Egyptian infantry. They're not great soldiers, but you know, they'll work. They'll do what they gotta do. This is gonna be fun. All right, because now we got a war on 2 fronts. I'm gonna try though. Let me see. Push.
Before you say anything, know that
Oh.
your people are...
She's angry. All right, let's do this. Hopefully our campaign will not end before it can really begin to take off. We'll see what happens though. We shall see what happens.
That horse is blocked.
Uh-oh, we got blocked by the Etruscans. Libya. Excuse me. Oh! They died. Okay. It's okay, I'll give Jason it. And then we'll do a... This is the one that has... Let's see, this is... Spotted at will. This alone makes it imposing more suitable for many admiral trained for close combat and hard... Power Pentress. This one has archers. Yeah, the archer one. All right, Jason. Agapios dies. All right, and our protection has expired. Family annals. Following the death of a relative, this family member takes a vow to honor their memory by performing a sacred ritual each month. For Lois. Oh, okay. Lysimachus. Yeah, we got stopped by the Libyans there. All right, construction complete in Polis. Our general got Galloper. Let's bring them back over here. So what we can do... What? All right, we've encountered Libya. Arabios is now of age. I don't know why they're in that stance. Mustering, recruit new troops. Okay. Oh! They're recruiting? Did I recruit too many? Maybe I did. I don't remember. I'm very confused right now. Alright, I gotta hope that they don't come through and take this, but I want to push, potentially take that. We'll see though. Because they're probably gonna, the AI is probably gonna play games with me, and the fact that it's gonna like run over this way, then run back this way, run away there, run away here. And I've got to worry about the Seleucids possibly coming from the north here. They've got a full stack army too. This guy doesn't really have that. I've just been worried about that war with Kush, which is happening now, so. Alright, they We got enough there. I think we're okay. Oh yeah, upgrade. At least with this one, it's not annoying like in Rome Remaster where it just stops you completely and puts it all up here. All right. Let's do more and careful. Okay. I know I skipped on trade, but we're at war with Kush right now. I'm trying to see what they're planning on doing. And there's a Seleucid ship right there. All right. This is going to be fun. They outnumber us. But it's just a bunch of Egyptian infantry and a bunch of slingers. Like, I don't know. They say that we are, like, our strength is worse than theirs, but I think our strength is better, to be quite honest. So let me do a save real quick. Because the quick save overrides everything, and I don't want to obliterate my other quick save. Let's fight. Let's fight. And honestly, like, my Galatian swords and my axes are way better than the Egyptian infantry. So, albeit she's got a lot of them though, but we'll see what's up. I might be able to beat them. The bad thing is we only have one cavalry, and they're gonna have to do their run through all the slinger guys, because that's what's gonna knock out the slingers for the most part. All right, Galatian swordsman. All right, I want you over here. What's this? I'm gonna put you here. They don't have any cavalry, so I'm not worried about them possibly getting flanked. Carrying axemen right here. Carrying axemen right here. And then we'll have the Egyptian infantry.
Warriors ready! Infantry at your command! Swords! Galatians! Royal Peltasts! Egyptian infantry!
Be honest.
Servants of mighty Pharaoh!
I'm gonna put the Peltas right here because I'm gonna use them to run around.
At your command.
My Pharaoh will fight.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Their arrogance is an insult. They think themselves better than us, better than all the world. We will pay back their presumption with blood. They teach these Greek philosophers a lesson in humility.
No, 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 no. Oh, I love the horns. All right, guys. Let's show these fuckers what we're about. I just want to look at their army. Cinematic shot. Now. Woo, look at all those guys. Oh, this is going to be awesome. I love this game. I am excited to play the Warhammer one, though.
Awaiting orders for Egypt!
And then we'll go phalanx mode in a moment. I don't know what there's... No, it doesn't do it. I'm not sure what F does. I gotta have to click it. I gotta figure out what the hotkeys are. I've never actually paid attention to that. Alright, they're gonna get a couple slings off. I'm gonna get a volley or two, and then I'm gonna run them back. Come on, get a volley.
We are at your command. Cavalry, cut them down. Slingers, quick back.
I want them to get one more volley off.
Cavalry, slingers.
All right, let's back them up.
At speed. Like men awaiting orders.
I feel it on my skin.
Like men, form phalanx formation.
All the things I try to
Advance
They've been waiting for my
Not gonna get caught by your fucking pikemen. Y'all can kiss my butt.
Serve the mighty Pharaoh!
Alright.
and now the ghosts are flooding.
Quick march!
Try to drown me in
Slingers!
Advance at speed!
Malay infantry! My lord! Tell us! Ready! Egyptian infantry! General! At speed!
Uh-oh. Wasn't paying attention. Nope. Nope. Is all... Are they not running? They should be running. Okay.
Royal Peltas! Egyptian warriors! Carrion X-Men! Swords! Neo! Slingers!
Push over them!
My lord!
I can shut my eyes and focus, so I can't.
I gotta worry about these freaking,
Command!
freaking slingers.
Of my former ego mumbling, and you hear that too, baby. It's just me.
I'm gonna let my wall do its thing. Should be good.
General!
I should be able to get my general in.
Orders, my lord!
You guys are wavering.
Carrion X-Men! Forward! Slingers! Melee infantry! At the double! Cavalry!
Alright, they're gone.
Charge! Commander! And forward! Slingers! Get in!
Quick march!
Your orders?
Get 'em, boys!
At speed! Advance at speed!
Here they come.
We are at your command!
That pike wall is holding.
Cavalry! Ready!
Melee cavalry awaiting orders.
General!
Alright, we're gonna bring the general back.
Double
Here.
time!
Swift riders.
Riders! Riders at the double! Carrion X-Men! Attack!
Actually.
For glory!
Orders.
Get 'em, boys! Booyah!
Forward!
As you say.
Missile infantry ready! On fire on
Awaiting orders! Forward!
I gotta worry about these guys. We're holding up, so we're okay.
Withdraw! Quickly now!
For honor!
Get 'em!
Back, men, back!
For the Pharaoh. Strength unto him.
Cavalry! Charge!
As you command.
This is the only bad thing. You start attacking from the back, and they get screwed.
Egyptian infantry!
Like infantry ready. Like men awaiting orders.
Proud sons of Egypt! Rebel honor! ready! Cavalry!
Alright, let's go and get these guys.
If they charge,
That's the fun thing.
then push them back! Riders at the double!
Oh, I love this. Go!
Riders, advance!
Alright, now the Royal Peltist.
Loose! General! Operate fast! Orders, my lord! Foot ready! Cavalry! Step forward!
This is what I'm worried about. I know our army was gonna get like hit hard, but you know, they did outnumber us.
That's for glory!
Booyah!
General!
Let's see if I can get my general to attack them.
Charge, my lord!
Here they come. Get him! Yeah! Hell yeah! We're actually going to continue because I'm going to decimate them some more.
We serve the mighty family!
Try and get the rest of these guys as fast as we can. Our Pharaoh's like, I'm gonna kill all of you. They're all tired. All right, I think now we'll call it for the battle there. We did it! We lost 708 guys though, but we killed a good chunk of theirs. 1,683. They outnumbered us. I wouldn't say 2-1, but quite a bit. Eat shit, stupid. Oh, I love the animations so much. All right, close victory. We are going to, we'll enslave their captives.
Have further orders?
Oh shit. Uh-oh. All right, we at least did the thing, right? Alliance force between Helvetia and Maine. Maine, maybe that's how you say that, Maine. And all right, so we're just kind of looking at our army. Here they come. Hell no. We're gonna come back to the city here and chill for a second.
What can I do for Egypt?
And then I'm going to recruit. Oh, we actually get an upgrade. So what we'll do is, I always like to go for formidable fighters first. So we are going to need to, no, not raise forces. Crap. That's not what I meant. There we go. Recruit. We're going to need some more dudes. So we're going to get some more infantrymen. And that'll fill out this army completely. Oh, never mind. We'll do that in the next turn then for that army. This one, though, I want to finish up. So with her, we're also going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get one more. I think that'll be good. And she'll be sufficient. I can't afford any of the others. Crap. That's okay. That's okay. We'll worry about it next turn. Right now, I got to worry about this army potentially getting wrecked from these guys for a minute. But I'm also gearing up and being prepared for these guys to come through. Now, one thing I want to do with her, I do want to get her in a fortified stance because that'll help out. And you guys, okay, you're just ships, so I'm not worried too much about you guys. All right, let's make a save real quick. That was a fun battle. We're about to get caught up with my existing campaign. Although in my existing campaign, I actually have, I believe, all of the lands. I went quick with it. I didn't go so quick on this one. Keep going with you guys. We've encountered the Etruscans. All right, let's look at trade. Let's see if we can actually get trade with anybody. Cyprus, we might be able to.
Friend and speak. We surely have much to discuss and perhaps much to agree.
Nope.
For the sake of friend.
Greetings, friend. We will speak together. Your
Nope.
goods? Well, no.
What about Libya?
Welcome, honored emissary. Speak, and I will.
Libya will do it.
You present on.
Rome is, as always, a welcoming host. I await
Rome?
your words with an appetite.
Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong thing. They still don't want us. What about Saba?
I greet you in my master's feared name.
Trade?
Speak in honor.
No. What about... Nope, we can't even trade with them. Okay. Well, we got one new trade partner, which is Libya, so that'll work. Which did increase our money a bit.
What can I
All right.
do for
These guys... We gotta... I think we'll have decent capabilities of defense, so... Again, I'm more worried about... These dudes are really crazy. They're good. All right. Intern. Uh-oh. Looks like we're encountering some issues, possibly. Probably network issues, who
This is a
knows.
sign of accord reached and new accords to come.
All right. They want a peace treaty. I don't want a peace treaty right now, but I also don't know if I can afford another hit like that. So they want to pay 1,000. We'll go with another peace treaty with them for now. I've got to get the army better. I got to think of my people first. All right, Jason died, so I guess we could put... I don't want to pay 900 though. Screw it, I'll put Roxana. I can't afford it. I'm not putting 900 on everybody there. All right, we got our research done as far as all that. We can now, if we wanted to go for professional soldiery, we could. That's going to be 16 turns, but I'd rather actually go and do possibly get some siege stuff going on. I don't normally take siege works, but I honestly want to see what they do in this game, because I have never actually used siege equipment like that. No onagers, ballista, none of that stuff. All right, war declared between Mayan and Media, and we got a roster good, so we are suffering money wise though, so we are going to need to expand at some point. So once these guys are good, we're going to go back to war, but I'm going to get them as close as possible before declaring war. That way we can just run in and take it, hopefully. Okay. We also have the ability to upgrade somewhere, which we probably could do here. And we can do a homestead here. That way we can get the grain pits going and we'll have better recruitment. If I do this, I think what we'll do is a muster field. I don't know though, because I want more. We need more money. So let's go with the homestead, and if we get this unlocked, we'll do a muster field then. That way we can at least start recruiting some troops here in Jerusalem to be able to take out anywhere else if we need to, or to be able to defend, because currently we can't recruit anybody good. And I mean, we need more industry and more agriculture anyway to get more money. So all right, so far so good. I'm gonna put these guys in a fortified position as well, guarding the roads pretty much. So they're gonna kind of stick with what they got. And anybody upgrade? Nope. We'll end the turn, and then we're gonna call it here in a minute. Not a bad start, I will say. Not the greatest start, that's for sure, but not a bad start. Look at them. Well, we didn't get that, and that's okay. But look at this. We declared peace and all, and then here they are with a ship right at our gates. What are you doing? That's pretty much trespassing. Okay. And this army is almost good. 1 unit, 1 turn, 3 turns, so not too bad. Okay. For now, we have our positions here defended to protect us from the Kush army. We are pretty much playing a defensive war against them for right now, while we play an aggressive war against Cyrenaica. We are currently at peace with Cyrenaica, but that will be ending very shortly. Once I get enough people together, like once the army is done rebooting, I will go ahead and just get another Egyptian infantry. We're going to finish it out with a 2020 army, and then we're going to move in and take Ammonium, and they'll be left with just 1 province. After that, we will work on going to take Cyrene. Over in Jerusalem, we are just pretty much holding it with just this tiny little force. There's nothing we're fighting against right now. We are trying to work towards maybe getting allied with them, but at some point we will need to go to war with them to take over the rest of Nabatea, so we're not suffering that penalty anymore. But I will worry about that once we have our western lands, which is all of Libya, and then we have all of the Kush kingdom. So once we establish our hold in Ethiopia as well, then I think we will be good. But yeah, it's funny that the Libyans are actually up here, but they don't have any claim in any of the Libyan actual lands. So I just think that's funny, because they're actually over here in just Africa. So that's what they call the rest of this, is Africa. And then over here, I think it's called something else, or it's just Africa as well. Either way, so our Pharaoh army is bulking up. We're just defending Jerusalem and just kind of holding our troops over there. And then I think we're also defending our southern border. I could potentially move these guys out and just move them this way so they can come and fight, but the Seleucids might take that and they might come in and take this out, and I don't want to. Not until I'm able to recruit another army, and maybe I can get Ptolemy III, or just leave his brother here and put Ptolemy over here to come and fight with his father. One of those. And then we've got our boat going around to visit other countries so we can potentially get trade with them. That's kind of the goals at the moment. We've got a good little surplus of food, but we are lacking in our funds, which we will be able to get better as our population grows in Egyptus itself, which is our main province and that we got to take care of the most. Upgrades and gets more population. So I could increase the taxes. I'm not going to though, but if I really needed the money like that, actually, you know, no, because I don't want to ruin my growth right now. We're doing good on growth, so for the time being, where's it at? We'll leave it alone for now. Oh yeah, and then as soon as we get enough Imperium, we can, a lot of things bad things are going to happen, so but you can kind of look at here, -10 loyalty, expansionism. This is when we get all the way to the top, how crazy it's going to get. And then it's also like plus 50% upkeep for all armies and fleets. things get stupid expensive. But by that time, you've got such an empire going on. Like my Roman Empire, it stretches pretty far. So, all right, not bad, not bad at all, I shall say. We are gonna call it there, though. I know I just saved, but I'm gonna make another one. Or maybe I didn't save for this turn. And we're gonna call it there. So, not a bad start for our campaign with Egypt. We at least got one new region, and now we're also playing defensive against the Kush. If we can get the Kush army knocked down enough, we should be able to pursue down. Playing on hard mode is a bit more of a challenge in this game than it is in some of the others. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I like to role play it, so I don't try to go to war with everybody. I'm not trying to do like, oh, this is the speed run way to get this done. I'm playing the game how I want to play the game. So if you guys do enjoy that and enjoy how I'm going about it, consider hitting that subscribe button and liking the video. Also liking the stream if you come into the stream. You know, I thank you, Alphonse, for coming and saying hi. And then thank you, Driz, for coming around as well. My mod, my man. But yeah, consider hitting that subscribe button, growing the channel. I will be back Sunday with the next stream, where we will be revisiting our America campaign as we make our way west. And then we'll be revisiting Rome 2, playing our Pharaoh campaign now, as I'll call it. Our Egyptian campaign on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So other than that, I should have new videos out on the other Total War games that I'm playing, where I'm doing episodic stuff. And you should be able to catch that during the week as well. Tomorrow is the release of... If I go to my channel and look, I forgot. It's either a medieval or it's whatchamacallit. Hold on. It is press the wrong thing. Date. So tomorrow is my Shogun 2 episode for the episode 2 of the Date campaign that I'm doing. And then next week I should have another Swedish campaign and maybe the 3rd episode of the Date, but also the next episode in the Denmark campaign as well. That's what I'm working on this weekend. That's what I'm hoping to get out to you guys next week. So again, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me on stream. And if you want to, you know, come and see me on stream, I stream Sundays from 2:30 to about 4:30 on Sundays. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday are usually 6 to 6:30 start time to potentially 2.5 to 4 hours after. It just really depends on what we're doing and what I have going on during that day. I am a dad. I got family things I got to do, and my family misses me and doesn't want me streaming all dang day. So, all right. Toodaloo, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Be safe out there.